Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. It's been a interesting day, never to say less, right? In the world of flight simming. So the collector's people of the MD-11, the collector's edition, have access to, well, the MD-11. So the MD-11 version that everyone else will get eventually, they didn't say any dates, but everyone else should eventually get that version of the aircraft. And that is the artwork update, and I think it's also the 2024 compatible version as well, which I am, for one, very, very excited about, because I love the MD-11. There were some little minor issues with it, but nevertheless, it does look really, really cool, and I'm super excited for that. So we'll probably, they said by the end of the year, so we might get that. I don't know if it's gonna, that's the thing, like, we questioned a little bit about PMG that, you know, I don't know if we want to call it a delay, because they never said an actual day, but they did say it would be sometime by the end of the year. And of course, the 737-800 was released minutes ago. Well, probably, I don't know, within an hour, I guess. I have no idea. I stopped checking. I was checking and then I stopped checking because I'm like, all right, whatever's going on is going on. And eventually, if it comes out today, it comes out today. So, you know, we're not going to really dive into all that drama today. That's not what we're doing. We're here to have some fun in flight sim. So we are going to take a look, though, and critique this aircraft because now I did not own the 800. So I had to buy the full version of the 800, which is like $75. I don't remember, whatever the hell it was, that I purchased it for. I do own the 700. So when the 700 comes out, if it's going to be the cup of coffee price tag that PMG has set for the 800, I will say no thank you. I will say no thank you. So apparently, I don't know, if you have the 800 in 2020, it cost you, you get a 60% discount. I think that's what I saw. So I don't know, what's that come out to, like $30 or something? So you'll have to decide on your own to see if that is worth the purchase. P2, welcome in. That is quite the cup of coffee. Seriously, I feel PMG got the customer base they deserve. Irishman says, I don't do drama. I just end it. Nice. I like it. J. Russ, welcome in. J. Russ says, bought the 800. I'm now a Boeing guy. Not, but I did buy it. Well, you know, we've talked about it before, but the PMDG, like, their planes are great. Day one, they're fine. There's very few issues with them. You know, you can do what you want in terms of critiquing the company itself, but the product itself it's fine. It's right. The price tag, I've always had my question marks on. Even though, even having bought it, how was a $30 cup of coffee? Yeah. So we're going to critique this plane a little bit here. We're going to look on the outside first to start off with and kind of see how it is. Now, they say this is built from the ground up, folks, the ground up. So we're going to look from the ground and we're going to look from the up. We're going to kind of see if we can tell anything major, you know, from the visual aspects on the outside. So, you know, the models for PMG has always been pretty good, right? So we look at the models on the outside here and, you know, looks really nice. It's got a nice clean look to it. One of the things is the gearing, right? So we look down here, and yeah, the gear looks really good, yeah. Nice 3D modeling. Looks like it's pretty good texturing as well. You know, actually, let's do... Uh-oh, wrong button. What the hell? Why can't I... Okay, you can't go into walk-around mode. In drone mode. So let's look on the outside here in our walk-around mode. Kind of just take a look on the outside, see how it is. So you go close here, you can see a little blurriness there, right? They're not 4K textures by any means, but this is just livery. Go inside here to the engine. Engine's looking solid. You know, it's got the nice, whatever that's called, the metal sheeting. It's very, very nice. Yeah, that looks fine. No major complaints there. You can read all this stuff. I know people are like, oh, can you read it? It's blurry, but you can read it. It's pixeled, I should say. You know, here, this kind of looks like a little lower quality res, right? Right here. Looks a little lower res quality. Okay, that's whatever. It is what it is. We're just critiquing, folks. We're just critiquing it a little bit, that's all. Let's go and look into the gear bay here, and yeah, it looks fine. Looks fine, right? The wheels look pretty good. These are things I'm never going to look at ever again. You know what I mean? These are things I'm never, ever, ever going to look at again. We're just doing it because it's the first time, and we're going to see how it is here. So it looks fine. Looks fine. Nothing major to complain about here. That looks fine. Yeah. Okay. And then this side should be probably about the same, but this can be different lighting. But you can see here, this is pretty low res. This is pretty low res. The back part of the engine. That's pretty crappy. If I don't say so myself, that's pretty crappy. You know, the rest of it looks fine. Like up here, it looks all great. Just right here, this looks like crap. Right? It looks just terrible. Terrible, they say, terrible. Like Charles Barkley. The rest of it's fine, right? How's the lights looking? Lights looking pretty good. Yeah. So exterior wise, it's fine looking. You know, the couple lower resolution, you get closer up to it, so it's not 4K, which is what it is. Again, you're not gonna be that close to it, but overall looks fine. Let's go and jump into the cockpit, shall we? Gonna take a look on the inside there. Even having bought it, oh, that was already read that. I'm not buying the update. Money is so tight. I'll focus on spending on what I fly a lot. I like that. Yeah, if money is an issue and one isn't in love with the 737, then probably wouldn't either. I wouldn't buy it if any other, anyways. Yeah. You can check if New Sky recognizes it. Didn't for me. Granted, I was doing a remote access. Oh, yeah, the remote access. I did a couple of games on... I did get a couple on sale. Oh, yeah, the winter sale has started. So, yeah, it's supposed to look matte on the exhaust. Is it supposed to? It's supposed to look matte on the exhaust. Let's look at 737 exhaust engine. I guess that's... I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. All right, let's take a look at a real picture. So here's a real... No, is that real? I don't know if that's real. I don't think that's real. Here's real for sure. There's a little... That's real there. This is real here, right? It just looks... I don't know. Obviously, you can't compare real to fake, right? You know, or a 3D model to whatnot. But, it, you know, I don't know. This obviously is real, so it looks significantly better. I don't know. I just think it's lower res texture. That's all. I understand the matte, but it looks lower res texture. Yeah, you see, I get what you're saying. I can see like the chrome effect and all that jazz, but I don't know. It looks lower res in the plane itself. Okay, so now we got that. Let's see. It's supposed to look that it's discolored from the heat. Ah, interesting. Okay, so in the cockpit here, let's take a look at the cockpit. See how we're sitting here. So in the cockpit, you know, everyone talks about how if things are low res and certain things, like we're going to take a look at that, kind of see how this is all looking. That looks pretty good here. It looks really, really nice there. I know in 2020, this kind of looked kind of crappy, but it looks much better there. You know, the yokes are fine. It looks really nice, actually. The lighting's not bad. I don't know what's going on here. This right here, well, like what's going on here? I don't know, like, looks like there's some sort of an effect on there, but it's like blurry effect, right? That kind of looks a little funky. And I also don't know what's going on here with the McDo. That looks kind of funky. Okay. Up here at the top, it looks fine. Button switches, they're nice and round, right? That looks fine. That's fine, whatever. Back here, looks like all the, yeah, that looks fine too. Okay. And, fire, that's the most important part is the fire extinguisher. The what's it called? This looks really nice though. Like this, whatever, that looks weird. At that angle. That might be frame gen or something doing something there. I don't know. Yeah, it's frame gen doing something weird. But this looks nice, like the texturing on this fabric. Looks pretty nice. Let's go back into the cockpit here. We've seen plenty of cockpit pictures, so I'm not going to go all in there and do things, but, you know, it looks fine. It's fine to me. Nothing. I wonder if the lights up here turn on. Like for the seatbelt sign. Not that I care, but I'm gonna save a screen. I'm gonna save that to as a hotkey. Okay, let's see then. Let's see how things go. So I have the flight we're gonna do first here. Let's get Flo going. Hello, Flo. How are you? And we're gonna bring up the overlay. Let's go ahead and get rolling on this very first flight and see how things go with it. We're gonna go from Richmond, and we're going into Charlotte, which I think we did the flight the other day, which was Charlotte, or I think we departed or arrived in Charlotte, right? One of those two things. We got a SimBrief connected here. Let's go go up here to the top. Let's turn on the battery. Ground power is on. Nav switch is here. Window heats. Now this is all Boris, or not all Boris, this is all default sound we're going to be hearing on this flight. There is a way to get the Boris sound pack to work, I was reading about. So we might do that on the second flight, depending on how crappy these sounds are. we're gonna see. All right, let's go on down here to the bottom as well, because I don't like the 4 switches here. So I'm going to go on down here. We're going to go into the PMG setup and go to aircraft. I think it's under equipment, right? And then we can change this jazz over to what? That's VCalls. Want that. Ops, 1000 call. Standby. That's fine. Want that. Performance. Short field brakes. Maybe it's under the other one. Oh, here it is. We want to do LED. There we go. Got that. Okay, cool. And then let's just verify everything else is fine here. Okay, that looks fine. Go to displays. No, we don't want displays. It's under equipment, right? No, which one is it? Where's the calls at? Aircraft, options, simulation. Here we go. Airspeed alive, I want that one. I like that one. And then V2, I don't care for that one. That's all fine. That's all fine. We want simple braking, because I'm an idiot. IRS options are, we want instant. Okay. Next. Alright, that's all good. Return, return, return. FMC, let's go to position in it. Grab the GPS. There it is. Drop it on in here. Go to route and request it. Go here. Alright, grabbing the route, shall we? That's what you all paid for two, or fufu seats. I would have bought it if, or sorry, I would have not bought it if I didn't already own it and get the discount. But I'm not Boeing fan anyways. Yeah, J-Russ isn't a full Boeing fan. Obviously I am. We all know that. Richmond clearance, American 3054 is ready for IFR clearance to Charlotte. Alright, we'll get our IFR clearance. It's going to be weird to actually use Terra. I was using the 737-700, but I couldn't use Terra, so it's going to have to trick my brain. The other thing is, what was I going to say? There's something else going to add to that. Oh, I'm also testing the Moza software.
Cleared to Charlotte Douglas.
So I don't have New Sky going. I also don't have First Officer going. I want to see if there's one of those. I have my. This is a APL flight with FSU IPC. I want to see where the performance dip is happening at. One of the programs is causing it more than the others, and I don't know which one. I thought it might have been FSU IPC, but then I did a test flight yesterday. It was short test, but it didn't cause the stutters that I was having. So now I'm kind of lost. Just joined, have not been able to take it up. What's the price of the 737 and the update? I think it's $30 for the upgrade and then $74 I think for the full plane if you don't own it. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see the PMG in the market. Is not available. I don't know if it's in the marketplace. I didn't check. Damn, Lex gonna have to. Lex gonna have to work on this flight. Okay, so we got that all set. Let's go to F1, and then we can grab our performance data from over here. So go to Performance Tool. Runway 16 is what we're expecting, or what we're getting. And then 1 and 42. So 1 and 42. Plop that in the box. Takeoff flaps 5. It'd be cool if you had the trim thing like the iFly. Love that feature. Over to departure. We're departing via the Cali 7 via Reed. Okay. And then our arrival is runway 18 left. That's at least expecting it. Chelsea 6 aero transition. Okie dokie. We got that all set up, ready to go. Perfect. Let's go up here then to the top and go to AP user. Whoop, AP user on. Yaw dampers on. Electric hydraulic pumps are on. This is way too close. I gotta pull this. I gotta pull that out. That's way too close. Alright, resave this one. Okay, there we go. And I think we're good there. Let's bring this up to strobe. Okay. I think we're cooking with gas. Flight level 280. Richmond ground, American 3054 is ready for pushback and engine start. Alright, let's go ahead and see. Hold on. Now, so you gotta go down here. No, hold on. We can go over here now. And we can go to ground. Release that guy.
Pushback and engine start.
Remove that guy.
North, American 3054.
And then doors, closing the front doors, releasing that. Cool, grand. All that button pressing, and we are only this far into setting up the flight. If it were the Airbus, we would be taken out by now. Ooh, that was a cool sound. All right, so doors are armed, and we're going to be facing the north for the pushback. Pre-plan the pushback. And then runway 16 is at departure, so north makes perfect sense for the pushback. All right, let's see if our pushback tool is going to work with this. Request the pushback, hold, pushback is commencing up here at the top. Let's go APU bleed. Ground, engine number 1. We'll listen from the inside for these sounds first. Okay, nothing to write home about. They're not bad from the inside. Like, they're not awful, but they're not amazing. All right, flaps are coming next. Let's go and start engine number 1, shall we? And we'll do that from the outside for the sounds. The exhaust looks really cool. I ain't gonna lie about that. The exhaust looks pretty cool. All right, so sounds are, you know, they're decent. They're not terrible. They're not amazing. I wasn't expecting anything groundbreaking. I didn't watch the sound thingy bobber, so you know, I wasn't sure what to expect out of the sound package. But, you know, again, they're not awful. Richmond ground, American 3054 is ready to taxi to the active. All right, yoke cams out.
Runway 16, taxi my discretion. American 30.
Runway 16, taxi at my discretion. Make sure you hit that like button, everyone. Hit the like, smash the like. Okay, so I think we are set, right? Oh, actually, let's go up here to the top real quick and go to gens on. Go to both there. Continuous here, continuous there. APU is off. And let's see how loud these packs are. And then taxi lights, is my button gonna work? Yep, cool, button works. P2 with the 699 for actual couple of for an actual cup of coffee. Thank you, P2, for that. Much appreciated, P2. How are you enjoying? What games did you get? I know shoot, what was it? You mentioned you bought. Well, you did. How does Witcher 3? How does Witcher 3 work on the Stream Deck? Steam Deck, sorry, the Steam Deck. How does The Witcher 3 work on the Steam Deck? Thank you for the 699, P2. I'm very curious about that. You got lossless scaling. I know that. What else would you buy for, what'd you buy in the Steam sale? I'll have to take a look to see what's on sale. I don't really play anything anymore. You know what I'm thinking about doing? At some point, I'm thinking about getting one of those flight sim stands. Well, I can buy like a racing stand. Like I saw a couple used like on a Facebook Marketplace locally. I was thinking about buying one of them and just kind of going all in flight simming, kind of like Jay Russ. He's got a really awesome setup. I'm not gonna have anything as close to what he has, but like get rid of the desk. Like I'll keep the desk, but like have it set up so that it's on a stand and all that jazz. I think it'd be cool. Just got to figure out how I'm gonna do like all the setup. That's what I'd really like to do. All right, we're taking this down to the end, and then that's uniform 1. Uniform 1. Man, I don't have first officer. I do have to work, Irishman. You're right. I have to. I actually have to work on this flight. I did add today. I got him today. So on the TCA Yoke, I saw someone recommended putting on tennis tape on the handles, make it feel more like the Bravo, or sorry, the Alpha. I did the same thing. This is my first flight with the Moza now, with them on. Oh man, it feels so much better. So I don't know. The handle kind of it's heavy, but it has that cheap plastic feel. You know what I mean? All right. So here's runway 16 and 20. What the hell? All right. So the flaps aren't working with this plane well. So I'll use the physical buttons. My little flap handle isn't working.
Over to tower 121.1.
Ideally.
American 3054.
I'll have to set up a trim or something. Okay, this is 16, I guess. Richmond Tower, American 3054 is ready to go, runway 16. All right, landing lights, that works, good. The throttle works as well. Heading 270. Now I'm using the iFly profile for the Moza.
Fly heading 270.
Should work just fine.
Runway 16. Cleared for takeoff. American 3054.
I'm not doing the whole sound effect thingy that PMDG suggested. Which one is 16? Which one's 16? Oh, Jesus, close. All right, that's 20. Oh, there's 16. All right, this is crazy. Who invented this airport? It works okay natively and weird with lossless. I play it on Steam from my PC to the deck. I got No Man's Sky and Skyrim so far. I'll buy X-Plane tonight. Oh, really? You're gonna buy X-Plane? Yeah, I saw you said it was on sale. I'm not gonna buy it. I just have so much money put into Flight Sim. I don't really have any interest in X-Plane. Like there are moments I want to try the 737 in the X-Plane. I also want to try the free EJET. How much is it, P2? Now you got me thinking. All right, lined up, runway 16. Let's get ready to take off, folks. First time in the 737-800 in 2024. Throttle up. Sounds like bottle up. Throttle up, throttle up. Engine stabilized. Toga. Oh my god, I already missed. I already missed the Boris sound pack. I don't know if I can handle this much. There is a way to get it working. You just gotta change you gotta delete something out of the why is this so bouncy here? What the hell's going on? Alright. What the hell? Why is this plane? It's like it's missing a tire. It's how bouncy. Rotating. Slight pullback. Gear going up. Where's my flight director at? No, flight director. 1K, where are you? Alright, heading mode. Vertical node.
Contact Potomac departure. American 3054. See you.
It's a good first departure so far. Let's go and trim down a little bit. We're not in the max. Alright, clear to 14,000. We're clear direct. LNAV enabled.
Clear directed. Resume the Kelly 7. Climb maintain 14,000. American 3054.
And let's go flaps up 1 notch. I gotta figure out how to set the curve on this plane apparently. Like it was working fine, then it just stopped. Alright, full flaps up. Yeah, the Moza iFly profile works just fine. It's aircraft, just fine. Man, the 737-800 is such a slow bird compared to, like, climbing wise, compared to like the Max. It seems like we're only at 4,000 feet. It's crazy. The Max would be at like 10,000 already. All right, having a hard time continuously getting this thing trimmed properly. All right, 5,000 feet. All right, not bad, not bad. Turn the webcam off. Autopilot is on. All right, so departure wasn't bad at all. No complaints, really. The bounciness, but that might have been the airport. I don't know if that was a freeware or what. Performing just fine. No issues with that. 6,000 feet. What's got going on in chat? Let's see, it works well. Okay, Jay just needs to buy an actual A321 and done with it. I've been playing Stardew Valley more than Flight Sim at the moment. Really? Well, it's because you're under the weather, right? How you feeling though, Peachy? You getting a little better? I know you said you were tired. Both No Man's Sky and Skyrim work well with lossless. Really? Now the Steam Deck, that runs at 720s or 540? What's the resolution on the Steam Deck? I know it's not 1080, right? Pretty sure it's not 1080. Although you get the OLED, so maybe that's different. I think X-Plane is 40 bucks. 40 bucks is a little high. You'll get banned for updating sound pack. You'll get banned for criticizing the sound. You'll get banned for flying the Airbus. You will be banned for starting X-Plane. Don't buy it. Oh boy. So they did update their TOS, and I saw Kip did the hard work, and he found the differences, which is one, the saying that you'll have your license revoked or something, your account terminated. I don't know, something like that. Whatever that means. Listen, we don't own any of the crap we quote-unquote buy nowadays. We don't own any of it. That's the life we're in today. You get something from Fandango, you don't own it. You know, when their license expires for that item, it's done. That's it. You don't have it. Same with Steam. Like, I'm surprised there's some items that there are so many things on Steam that you cannot purchase anymore. Like, they're still in your library. You can download them again. You can, do all that stuff, but you cannot buy them again. There are a crap load of items like that. One I really wish I could have gotten at the time, and you can now still, but you have to go. You got to get it from like a black market key. I don't trust that. Is like there's a Ninja Turtle game. It was a cell shaded one made by the same guys that did the Transformer one, which I don't think you can buy anymore either, because they lost the license for the Transformers game. Isn't that crazy? Like, because the company lost the license for the game, they can't sell the game anymore. They made the game, so you should have the license for as long as you want for that one game. Like, you can't make new games, but you should be able to continuously sell the game you have. I think it's wild that you can't. It's so weird. Let's see, Steam Deck runs at 800p. Okay, I took a nap, feeling better. That's very good. TOS of a POS company. Is that point of service? Point of sale? Right, that's what you're referring to? Point of service, point of sale, one of those two? I think that's what you're talking about. Alright, 10,000 feet, we're direct to Reed. Got a little bit of rain here. I wonder if this plane has the wipers. Alright, cleared up to 280. As long as they are getting royalties, they don't care. Yeah, but that's... I agree, but you can't. Like, so... what company is it? Activision. Activision had a Ninja Turtles game, cel-shaded game, that came out like over a decade ago. And then they had the Transformers game that came out probably a decade ago. Both of those you cannot buy anymore on Steam. because you can't sell them anymore, apparently. Like, what the heck's it called? Transformers, wish my friend was here. He's a big Transformers guy. Transformers game. Which one is it called? There's this. It's a particular one. Devastation. That's what it's called. Came out in 2005. And on the Steam, see on this. Oh, hold on. Yeah. So here's an example. Transformers Devastation. Right? If you own this in your library, you can download it still. You can download this game, but you can no longer buy it. It's no longer available for sale on Steam. No longer available. And that came out a decade ago, and they pulled this from Steam a couple of years back. Like, they didn't have, it wasn't out very long. And the same thing with that Ninja Turtle game. Teenage Mutant. Let's see if we can find the name of that one. It's another cel-shaded one. The same Activision was the same people that made it. I love it. It's a great game. But you can't even find it either. It's probably not even searchable, is it? Well, the other one is searchable. Portal, Mutant Unleashed, Empire. No, it's none of these. I don't know what it's called. Ah, it was really cool though. I miss it. That's one I wish I could have gotten. I could have bought on Steam. I had played it on console back in the day. Back in the day. 17,000. Look how slow this plane is. It's crazy. Some days I look at the world and I thank myself for not bringing a child into it. Probably saved a soul. I'm with you on that, P2. That's honestly one of the biggest things for me. It's like, I don't know. There's a lot of bad in the world. I understand why people have kids, but like, there's a lot of bad in the world. I wouldn't want to bring another life into this world, especially, you know, you're gonna be long dead by the time they get old and retire. It's just too much. It's called distribution rights. They're always up for the highest bidder when the contract's up. I run it all. Hold on. I run it all to. What's it say? I run into it all the time at work. Irishman, I don't even know what you do for work. All I know is you have a bunch of sources. Your source was wrong about this plane, though, by the way. Remember you said we got pushed back to next year? It's like 12 days early, 13 days early. I just don't get, like, the same thing happened with that Friday the 13th game. They lost the rights to the, let's see, yeah, so, who was it? Someone bought the rights to the Friday the 13th franchise, so they had to stop selling the game. They had to take the servers down, all that jazz, right? It's crazy. I just feel like wouldn't they have gotten the rights when they made the game? You had to pay for something. Like, you should have the rights forever, as long as you want to sell the game. Like, maybe not modified anymore to a point, like just bug fixes, but I don't know. It's a weird concept to me. Very weird. Never said it was pushed. Said someone delayed unless they got a certain issue sorted out. Ah, okay. Less views today on the stream, and maybe rename it to PMG 737-800. I thought about it, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to give them any props, any credit or anything like that. I don't want people coming in here and asking, how's the plane? Like, it's up to you. It's up to you to decide. Tomorrow will be more of a bigger stream. Tomorrow we'll do Chase Plane if that actually is coming out, because that's the first time I'm ever going to use it. So I'm curious to see how Chase Plane is. Irish source is the magic 8-ball. The Irish 8-ball. On one side it says true, the other side it says false. That's it. It's just a clover leaf inside the 8-ball. It shakes it. True, false. Okay, so how are we looking with performance here? See a little stutter there, but okay, let's go on the inside here. That's really good. Okay, so we'll test this when we get into Charlotte, but it looks like I'm thinking that Irishman's gonna really be pissed about this one. It might be just all the things running in the background. It might, I don't have a lot of traffic going on right now, so we'll see what happens for sure, but it might be a combination of APL, Moza, Beyondatc TC, Flight Sim First Officer, and New Sky. All of those things running If I remove, right now I don't have First Officer or New Sky. First Officer uses FSU IPC, which also uses SimConnect. Okay? New Sky uses only SimConnect. Both of them are still sending data through SimConnect to the Sim to get, you know, information. So now I have 2 less things gathering information, and so far so good. So, well, I'm going to gradually test this as time goes on. I'll add on, you know, First Officer and see how things are. If I start seeing stutters with First Officer, I'll not use First Officer, and I'll throw in New Sky and test it out. If there's stutters with that, then I know I can't use New Sky, Moza, Beyondatc TC, and APL. New Sky and APL don't use crap. I'm betting Moza is Arch... Yeah, well... Actually, it's Beyondatc TC. Beyondatc TC is the biggest culprit of all of this. But Moza is as well. Combining Moza and Beyondatc TC traffic, it is using an awful lot of SimConnects. We're talking, you know, every like millisecond there's a call for both of them. And that's just overburdening SimConnect. And even by increasing the connections with SimConnect, you're still going to be CPU bound, right? There's only so much of the pipe that can go through. So again, I'm going to slowly test this out. I'm not blaming it on New Sky. I'm not blaming it on First Officer. I'm not blaming it on the software itself. I'm just trying to say like what I can use on my system without getting those stutters. And if it means I have to lose 1 or 2 of them, that's so be it. You know, the one thing I really freaking wish I could remove is this damn FSR. I don't want it. Also, why has Flow got that up there? Flow, what is going on here? Interface. Ready to fly, start, flow, disable. Why are you not disabled? Disable, please. Thank you, Flow. So, it's really gonna suck if I can't use New Sky and EPL. It's gonna really suck. But, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And I have to use force feedback, guys. I have to use force. I spent too much money on this thing to not use force feedback. It'd be crazy. All right, top climb. Here we are, 28,000 feet. Again, we're expecting runway 18 left, which should be good because it's a headwind of 4 knots. So I'm gonna go ahead and plan for 18 left. And let's go and I'll use the charts here because I normally don't use them in the aircraft, but where are the charts at? Here we go. Okay, so oh yeah, this plane doesn't pull. I forgot it doesn't pull it. Departure, there it is. There's Richmond, arrival, here it is. Okay, so we're expecting 18 left. So airport, let's get that information. Pin this guy, Sid. Nope, we want star. The Crystal 6, RNAV. And then the approach 18 left, that's just top guy here. So we can go to pinned. And then we go into approach. You can see our runway here. All right, 11035. 11035 on that, good. 11035, navs are good. Okay, and then heading 185 for the course. What did I say? I already forgot. 183. Oh, he just got a runway change. We'll expect Chelsea 6, runway 36 right for American 3054. 3054, 36 right. As soon as I decide to start putting in the arrival information, that's when we get the runway change. That's how it always seems to work. Okay, so let's put that. I gotta figure out why that is beeping. 003. And the course. 003 and 1089. 1089. 1089. Okay, that's all good. Beautiful. Up here at the top, I forgot to put this in. It's kind of important. Alright, got that done. And then minimums. Minimums are set there, so that's going to be 927.
American 3054. Contact Washington Center 27925.
All right, or sorry,
Contact
29.
Washington Center,
Was it? Is it 9?
279 or
Yeah,
25,
927. Okay,
American
perfect.
3054.
That's all set. Arrival is let's say 6,000 feet. So let's go ahead and pop that in the
American
box.
3054, flight level 280.
And that's all set as well. All things APL 2, New Sky, FS Realistic, FSFO Realistic, Atmos, Cabby, GSX, Tobii Eye Tracker, Moza, Mobiflight, Beyondatc, Flow Pro, streaming software. The list goes on and on. But Lex wonders why he's having issues. Less is more. I agree. Like, I'm like bare bone here, man. Like, I'm bare bone to what I need. Bare bone to what I need. So I have to have Mobiflight, right? Because Mobiflight powers my FSU. Or, sorry, FCU. FCU? Yeah. It powers that. Powers, what else does it power? Powers some of the buttons I also have. So I have to have my Mobiflight. That's important. I have to have the Moza software because I have to have force feedback with this yoke. I have to have Beyondatc. This is an APL flight. Have to have that. That's it. What's it called? Navigraph's SimLink for Navigraph. But that doesn't really use anything. So yeah. I'm using like the bare minimum I need. I use Flow, but Flow doesn't take any resources. Flow is like nothing. Why Flow took so long, I have no idea. I have no idea. Alright, top descent's right up there. Wow, this looks beautiful though. Like, not the plane, but right here. So I'm also noticing with, I don't know if this was what's going on with Auto FPS, but Auto FPS is maxing out at 31 at night. 31 top LOD at night. I wonder why. I wonder why it does that. Wouldn't it be more? I thought it used to be more at night.
Flight level 280.
I'll have to figure out what's going on with Auto FPS.
American 3054, Washington Center, roger.
That seems like a long flight. We're already at 24 minutes. What's our progress here? Alright, we're supposed to be on the ground at 0011 at 144 nautical miles to go. 011. Yeah, so we got like 30-ish minutes or so. That's not too bad. I think this last update affected things. Do you think so? I'm on update the 4510. I'm not sure if I updated to the most recent one or not. I'll have to verify. Have to verify. Actually, I think I don't know. What is the latest version? Auto FPS. It has separate night and day. Yeah, I know that one. I don't have the latest version. I'm down one version. I suppose I can update it in the sky, huh? Shouldn't hurt anything. Let's see. Where's the hell? Get the download. Last week is when the latest update came out. The culprit is Auto FPS. I did test that actually. It wasn't. I did test that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kill out Auto FPS so I can launch up the update. Okay, Auto FPS is turned off. Now let's go ahead and launch up Auto FPS installer. And do not configure auto start. Good. And update. Alright, it's been updated. Now let's launch it.
Delta 365, contact Washington Center 1.
Alright, I have the latest version installed now.
Center on 134.4,
See what
Delta
happens.
365, take care.
Alright, Sim Connect, session connecting. Sessions connected. Alright. It's settling. Now it's going from 10. Oh, now it's dropped down. 32, 31. It's interesting.
Southwest 2199.
Like, look at this. I don't remember it being this low before. 10 to 31.
Have a good afternoon.
I guess maybe I don't pay attention at night, but I thought that was always up to a higher number. I'm getting 101 frames. I always thought it was a higher number. Native frame rate. Huh, I don't know. I don't know, whatever. Does it seem like we're going really slow? We're going 298 nautical miles. I don't know. I feel like we're going slow. Anywho, so I'm gonna go ahead and try the Boris sound pack fix for this, but it's pretty simple to do, from my understanding. And I'd highly recommend you do a backup of it before, if you decide to do it. But you have to have the Boris sound pack installed, of course, right? And then what you have to do is go into your PMDG folder. So the 737 folder. And it's under, which one is it? I'm trying to find the file name. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I know you can't see it on the screen, but I think it's just this here. Is it this one? No. Yeah, okay. I think it's this here. That doesn't seem right. What the hell is it?
Good afternoon, Washington Center. Blue Streak 5582.
Oh, okay.
Descending via Chesley 6, flight level 280.
So,
Blue Streak 5582, Washington Center. Good afternoon.
I think I find it. I think I found it, I should say. Okay, so all you really have to do is you have to go into your JSON folder. So go to the community folder, find your 737-800, go into it. You're gonna find the JSON, layout.json. Then you're gonna go ahead and go to find, and you're gonna look for sound.xml. I think that's what it was. Yeah, and you're going to remove this dude. I think it's this dude. Remove this guy, right? So you're gonna just delete that out. Delete it. And then after you do that, then you're going to go into your Boris sound pack, because they moved it where the sound is. So then you're going to go into your Boris sound pack, and you're going to add in common. That's what I was reading. To the JSON folder, to the layout folder in there.
American 3054, descent via Chesley 6 arrival. Charlotte Douglas landing runway 36 right. Altimeter 299er7.
So you're going to find your 737-800, and where it says this, you're just going to put in common slash for that one, and then for the other 800 here. So you're saying just add common to that, save it, and all should be well. In theory. We're going to find out. We're going to find out on the next flight. We'll do the tests. The tester. Okay, so I got ready for descent, it said, so we're going to prepare for descent here in just a second. Let's see, it has 7 or 9 days. So typical Boeing, always waiting on them. It does seem off. This looks blurrier than normal. I kind of want to test turning off traffic. See if it goes up. Let me try it. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to bring it up on the screen here so you can see it. We'll test it all together. We're going to turn off traffic. Alright, traffic's off of Beyond ETC. Let's see if it updates. It's going to take a little bit. It's going to redo its thing. Alright, so let's give it a second. So traffic is officially off now with Beyond ETC. And let's see if that 31 climbs or not. as we make our descent. So far, nothing. Maybe it's always 31. We'll give it another, like, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute here. I don't think it's going to change. I think it's pretty stable right now. At 31. I think that's where it wants to stay. Yeah, nobody's here today. Yeah. Alright. Looks like it's not going to change. Okay. Maybe it's just how it always is. I feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like it's... I don't know. I can't tell if it looks different or not. You know? I can't tell. Really, really can't. That's all off there. Word must have gotten out hardcore about PMDG. Well, you know, everyone's streaming it. That's the thing. Everyone's streaming this plane, so the competition is extremely high. I knew today wasn't going to be a successful day for streaming. I was just going to stream because I know it'd be fun to just do it the first flight at least live on stream. But everyone is streaming it right now. Everyone. So you're gonna pop into all your regular streamers today. I think for the second one, my second flight, I'm probably just gonna set it up. I probably won't stream it. I'll probably just set it up. Try the Boris thing, see if that works, and then call it a night. We'll see. Because I want to spend some time tomorrow. Tomorrow night would be more of a longer stream, doing chase plane. I'm partially excited about it. How much is chase plane for 2020 right now? How much does that cost?
Brickyard 4514. Contact Raleigh
Chase
approach
plane
12
Msfs.
2905.
Chase plane for 2020. It's only $30. Oh, that's a steal. That's a steal. Oh, so it must be 20... It says here on the website. Does this make sense? 2024 native version is in development, not available yet. Cost free for current owners for 6 months. Yours to keep once claimed. So that means if you buy chase plane for 2020, so if I buy it right now, I get chase plane for free for 2024. Free for current owners for 6 months. Right? Is that what that means? If I buy it right now, is that what I'm reading properly? 2024. I think that's what I'm reading. 2024 native version in development, not available yet. Cost free for current owners for 6 months. Once yours to keep once claimed. So if I buy it, I have 6 months to get the 2024 version for free. I thought they were going to charge for chase plane in 2024. I thought there was going to be an update cost with that. You would get more of a rise of a 319 flight to Wyoming. Yeah, that's what, yeah, that's it, Lex. Add another piece of software to your lineup. Yep, that's what I did. Add chase plane to the list. So you bought the 2020 version, and then from what I understand, you're going to get the 2024 for free, like as a free upgrade. I was under the impression that all of the P42 stuff was going to be upgrade cost. Like, it was only $2 for flow, whatever. What's the base price of flow? Like $8 or something? P42 Flow Pro. It's $30? Holy crap. This is 2024. Where's the 2020 version? $2024 Navy version is available for $2. Okay, yeah. Okay, I guess that does make sense. I'll be damned. Let's see. They haven't updated the website yet. It's been like forever. On Chaseplane? Alright, we're past 18,000 feet. It's the standard. Altimeter, 29908. It's 29905 on the ground. There we go. And I would rather buy Chaseplane for the money I like that company. I'll only pay money for the companies I like. Do my third full flight. Hopefully, now I land on this flight. You haven't landed yet? So you've done 3 full flights, but you haven't landed yet, Doctor? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I think something's up. I think something's up with... I don't remember it being this blurry out here in the distance. Why is that beeping? Do I have a conflict with controls? Oh, whoops. I want mouse. Alright. Toggle free look. We gotta keep that. Exterior focus. VR focus. Cockpit reset. It's making a bing noise every time I hit the right mouse button. Reset drone. There's no... It's not doing anything. I don't understand. Oh, it is doing something. Oh, shoot. It's changing the speed. What's going on? What's that doing? What is that button doing? If I right click.
Atlanta Center, American 2182. Good afternoon. Descending VH 6, flight level 300.
It's doing something with like the speed brakes.
American 2182. Atlanta Center. Radar contact.
What is it doing? What the hell? Alright, so that's a bug, I think. I don't understand. Let's see. I'm not sold, but I'm interested in Chaseplane. Want to see some videos when it comes out. I tried the fly thrice today? What's that? Oh, you tried to fly 3 times today. Once the GPU crashed, once I quit because I messed up the lights on New Sky, and when I got dinged, and once I forgot to turn on New Sky. The second flight crashed into a mountain doing a missed approach. The first flight didn't have the runway SimBrief was selected, I think. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's not good. What is it doing? What is... I don't understand. Why is that ding happening? But nothing's... This is all camera views. That's connected.
Center on 133.15, American 3054.
First person character, first person,
Atlanta
dev
Center,
cam,
American 3054.
reset
Descending
camera.
VH 6,
That's if I do combo
13,000.
buttons. Focus. Instrument instrument free look. External view. I don't understand. This is the only one that's doing anything that I need to do. I can look around the cockpit. I guess I need the external view too on this one. I don't understand why that ding's happening. What is going on? Why is it like that? What's it doing? Okay, well, that's a concern. I don't understand why it's dinging. I have nothing set up for that button that should be conflicting with anything. Is the flaps armed? Maybe maybe I have a conflict with flaps. Maybe I have a, is the flaps is that a flap alarm? I don't. It sounds like it's the push call button. Oh, never mind. So that it's a bell.
Street 56,
I don't see anything moving.
Blue Streak 5625, Atlanta Center. Copy.
Nothing's moving. I don't understand. I'm at a loss for words. I don't understand what that is. Alright, I guess we'll have to do some research. I remember hearing that before in 2020, but it never caused any issues. Alright, landing lights and taxi lights are on for the arrival. That's rather weird. Like you see when I tap the right button, watch the speed here. It's dropping like 10 knots.
Atlanta Center. American 2338.
What the hell?
Descending via chassis
What's it
6,
doing?
flight level 206.
What is it doing? I don't understand.
American 2338, Atlanta Center.
Is there like
Copy.
a menu, something I'm forget? I don't know how to turn on or turn off. I don't understand. What's causing that? Is there something in here? Menu, options, performance. Set MSF. Okay, realistic AP, thrust, auto throttle, override, callouts, pause. That's autopilot.
Good afternoon.
Show and hide.
2182, descending via chassis
Okay,
6,
well,
flight level 204.
it's nothing in simulation. Performance? Yeah, it wouldn't be under
Atlanta
performance.
Center.
Not colors. Aircraft. Displays. I can't see that being it.
Delta 26
And it's on displays. Equipment.
Atlanta Center 125.15. Have a good
Auto
afternoon.
arm LNAV, VNAV, or LNAV.
Center 125.15,
Auto land
Delta
pass
26,
failure,
go
glide
ahead.
slope. D rate. Cost index. Callouts. Yes. Callouts. Actually, hold on. 400, 300, 20. Okay, I like all those.
Atlanta Center, American 875. Good afternoon. Crossing 3,000.
Window
feet,
heat.
2,200
That's
direct your nose.
auto ignition.
American 875, Atlanta Center. Good afternoon. Continue descent.
Yeah, I don't see anything in there that's
Altimeter 29 or 9 or 5.
should be causing that issue. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Continue descent to
I don't know, folks.
altimeter 29 or 9 or 5. American
Good man, the
875.
city lights look so good. About to fly over English Channel right now, and the city lights on the outside look so good. Does this game simulate light pollution? That's a good question. By the way, do I need to manually top of descent on the Airbus 320 Neo by any means? Do I need to manually top of descent on the Airbus? Yes, you have to push it in. So on the Airbuses, you have to push in the altitude when you reach top of descent. Yes.
Contact tower 118.1 American 1466.
All right, so we should get a vector here momentarily to the left. I don't understand what that bing is. Bing, bing.
Descend maintain 4,000. American 1574.
All right, we're going to drop down to 6,000 feet, then we should get a vector over here to the left. Gummed. Oh crap! Did I not put in? I didn't change the runway here, did I? Arrival runway. No, I didn't. Son of a bob. 36 right. Execute. Shoot! I'm off course now. Let's go direct to Wise.
American 1574, turn right, heading 255, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Whoops.
American 1894. Contact Charlotte Tower 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1, American 1894.
All right.
See you.
Now we're back on course. Didn't I do that on the last flight?
54 Charlotte approach. Altimeter 2995. Expect radar vectors for IL.
Where are you heading? Heading to Charlotte's. Charlotte.
Altimeter 2995,
Charlotte Douglas
expect
International.
radar vectors for ILS runway 36 right, American 3054.
Yeah, I'm seeing. I'm losing top of the set. See, look at this. Auto FPS is like bugging. Look at that. I'm down to 22. Like that's really bad.
Descend, maintain 2,600 feet.
That's pretty rough. Something's going on.
5. Vectors for the approach.
Traffic?
Fly present heading. Descend, maintain 2,600 feet. Altimeter 2995, Piedmont 5910.
The stutters are there now. Yep. Well,
American 15.
its performance is crappier. It's not terrible.
Heading tree 30.
I'm not getting the pauses, the hesitation stutter.
Cleared ILS runway tree 6 right.
Hmm.
Turn right, heading 330, 2000.
Damn Boeing, stupid ding noise, probably a door alarm.
36 right, American.
It's changing something with the speed, though, with the speed tape. That's what I don't get.
Piedmont 5910.
Alright, auto FPS is back to 31 now. But it did drop there for a little bit, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's loading in the airport, too.
Cleared ILS runway tree 6 right.
That's what it looked like on the outside.
Turn right, heading 330, 2500 until established. Cleared ILS runway 36
Yeah, something's definitely wrong.
American 1574. Contact Charlotte Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1, American 1674. Take care.
Okay, so I think the culprit still can be...
2182, good afternoon.
It could be FSU IPC, I guess. It's about the only difference from this flight and my flight I did yesterday.
American 2182 Charlotte approach.
The only difference.
2995. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway tree 6 right.
Altimeter 2995, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 36 right, American 2182.
I can probably just go direct to CAT.
All aircraft be advised information vector now current. Altimeter 2995.
Charlotte approach, American 2338, 8,700 feet of information.
Stop it. Alright, direct to CAT.
American 23.
Alright, we're direct now.
Bank angle.
Oh my god, bank angle, why? What are you doing, plane?
Expect radar vectors for ILS runway tree 6 right.
Oh, this is going great.
Altimeter
Alright, autopilot
2995, expect radar vectors for
is
ILS runway 36 right, American 2338.
off? Why? Is it off?
American 2338. Turn left. 185. Vectors for the approach.
Turn left.
Alright, that was weird.
5, American
Alright, that seemed to be a bug.
Charlotte approach. Street 56.
That should have gone direct to CAT, but it didn't. And we're said we're on reserve fuel, but we're not on reserves.
Street 56. 25 Charlotte approach.
And it went bank angled hard for some crazy reason.
5. Expect radar vectors
Okay.
for ILS
Typical Boeing experience. PMDG bug. That's a great showing. There's a lot of traffic here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 planes in front of me. That could be why the performance is so good. Irishman's so disappointed. It's one of those things like you wish you could refund sometimes. I'm not a fan of these sounds. I don't know what they're talking about. They did a whole video on the sounds. Like I didn't watch it, but like these sounds aren't anything to do a video about. They're not like awful. They're not the end of the world sounds, but they're not great. Not even a worth a cup of coffee. Maybe at the creamer. That's it.
Descend, maintain 5,000 feet. Altimeter 2995.
Yeah, I don't understand what the right-click button sound is. I don't understand why the bank angle thing happened there. All I did is go direct to a new heading, or to a waypoint that was in the direction we were going, and then it just went crazy. I guess technically I probably should have gone to heading mode and then made the correction, so by, you know, whatever, I probably should have done that, but whatever. Whatever. Their sounds aren't the problem. If you don't wear a suit and say thank you, it is the problem.
Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 36 right.
Lead cat heading 185. Expect radar vectors.
Alright,
for
185 for the
runway
heading
36
after
right,
cat.
American 3054.
Piedmont 5910. Contact Charlotte Tower 118.1.
Okay, and then,
Contact Tower 118.1 Piedmont 5910.
so we only got 3,000 feet here. We'll see what happens with Beyondatc TC. I'm gonna let Beyondatc TC bring us all the way in.
American 3054. Turn left. Heading 190.
190,
Maintain 5,000.
5,000 feet.
Approach.
Turn left, heading 190. Descend, maintain 5000. American 3054.
E-Pain 3,000.
Charlotte approach. American 2320. 6,100 feet with the numbers.
Oh, what the hell?
American 2320.
I gotta fix that.
Approach. Good afternoon. Altimeter 2995. Expect radar vectors for ILS.
Something with this view I don't like. I'm not quite sure what it is. I think I gotta go farther out, but I feel like it's too far out then.
Radar vectors for ILS runway
I
36
don't know, I can't figure it out. I think I have vertical speed in view there, but I don't right now.
Descend and maintain 3,000.
If you had named the stream "Thank You, Daddy, for the coffee," you wouldn't have be having this problem.
Altimeter 2995. American 23.
All right, down to 5,000 feet. We're on heading 184. They said 190. I think 184 is just fine. We have a headwind right now, which we have a headwind right now. That means you're landing with a tailwind of 6 knots. What is going on beyond ATC the last couple days? Their weather, their tailwinds have just been awful. All my flights yesterday were not great for the runway. All got runway changes compared to what SimBrief said. Something happened. They're like, I don't know what. I have no idea what. But the tailwind landings are really bad the last couple days. I feel like they changed their weather source or it's outdated. I don't understand. Greg Biffle and family died in private jet he owned. Oh, that was Greg Biffle? Really? Greg Biffle. Is that NASCAR guy, right?
American 2338. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend, maintain 4,000. American 2338.
I'm pretty sure that's a NASCAR guy. Wasn't he like one of the good NASCAR drivers too? Never won anything?
Descend and maintain 4,000.
All right, 5,000 feet.
Descend, maintain
That's sad if that's who I'm thinking it is.
American 2338.
There's a crash at DuPage Airport here in the Chicagoland area too.
Turn right.
A little Cessna plane.
Descend, maintain 3,000. American 2338.
I don't know any of the details about it.
Blue Streak 5625. 3 miles from Sigdu.
Okay, so that plane, I don't know if they're coming in for the arrival or not, but they just got vectored there, so we might get it after E-Pain.
Final approach course.
Yeah, it looks like they're all turning in that direction. Okay, cool.
6 right.
We'll follow that. Yeah, apparently he was one of the good ones. I read on Reddit. Yeah, big NASCAR. Yeah, big deal. Yeah, okay, yeah, Greg Biffle. I remember he was back with Gordon and Jimmy and Earnhardt Stewart, right? Back when they were all racing. Early 2000s.
182. Turn right. Heading 270. Descend.
Right, 8 nautical miles out from final.
Turn right. Heading
We'll see if we get a
270. Descend, maintain
course
3,000.
correction here, or a vector change after this point. Although it was said heading 190, it didn't say direct to E-Pain. He flew his helicopter during the Charlotte floods to rescue people. Oh, really? I don't know anything about his personal life, but I remember him being a good NASCAR driver.
American 2320.
All right, speed brakes are armed, so that works. Didn't him and Jeff Gordon get like in a heated a heated conversation once.
American 2338.
All right, now we're just waiting for our vector on over to the right.
Turn right.
They're flying them all out here, so somewhere around this point is when they're turning them in.
Established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 36 right.
Turn right, heading 245, 2000.
When did you retire from NASCAR?
Cleared ILS runway 36 right.
I haven't followed NASCAR in forever. Truly haven't.
American 2338. Contact Charlotte Tower 118.1.
I will say that Beyondatc has done a much better job with vectoring you at higher altitudes. Now it actually considers that as it does for your final turn.
American 2182. 1 miles from Sigdu. Turn right.
They all get in heated conversations. That's fair.
2,500 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 36 right.
Turn right, heading 350, 2,500 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 36 right, American 2182.
American 21.
All right, where's our turn at happened?
Contact
What the hell?
Charlotte Tower
14 nautical miles out.
Have a good one.
Any second now.
Liberty Tower 118.
It's gotta be right around here.
2182.
American
There we go.
354. Turn right. Heading 320. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Roger.
Turn right, heading 320, descend and maintain 3,000 feet, American 3054.
All right, making our turn over to 3,000. Or sorry, making our turn over to 320, descending down to 3,000.
Heading 085. Vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 085, American 2320.
All right, what do you think the first landing rate, or the first landing rate's going to be for me in the 737-800? I have not flown the 800 in ever. Was the 800 available in FSX, like as a default plane? That might have been the last time I've flown the 800. 142 plus 5, 147. We're gonna put on the speed. Approach mode is armed.
American 1928. Turn right. Heading 275. Descend and maintain 3,000. Altimeter 299.5. Vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 275, descend, maintain 3,000. Altimeter 299.5, American 1928.
I've been on a pretty good butter streak recently. I had that one crappy one yesterday, but that was a tailwind. I have a tailwind today too, so. PG says a minus 170. FXX had the 737-800. Oh, it did, West. Okay. Oh, was it Wester? Sorry, Wester. Okay, it did. So I think that was the last time I flew the 800. Because I only had the 700 in 2020.
Turn right, heading 355, 2,500 until established. Cleared ILS runway 36 right, American 3054.
All right, we should get the localizer any second now, hopefully. Maybe.
American 2320. Contact Charlotte Tower 118.4.
Approach mode is armed there, and then go over heading here and bring this in just a little bit. Glide slope not captured, localizer not captured. We're still just slightly off. We're bringing it on in though.
Contact Charlotte Tower 118.4.
10,000 feet, or sorry, 10,000 feet. 10 nautical miles out. Shoot, that's not what I want to do. Lapse the other button.
Charlotte approach, American 2068. Good afternoon, 8,200.
What's that sound?
American
What the hell's that sound?
Contact Charlotte Tower 118.1.
What is that sound?
Tower 118.1, American 3054.
I don't know what that sound is.
American 3054, ILS runway 36
What did I say the
right.
speed? 147.
American 3054. Charlotte Tower.
I have no idea what that sound is, but okay.
Roger, American 3054.
36, right exit to the left on landing. I need to slow on down real fast here. Let's get that gear to come down. That should hopefully get us to slow down. Jesus, it's wobbly. Took off from Satchuk Soda to head to the Bahamas and crashed at State Ville Regional Airport. He was a Cessna. Oh, it was a Cessna C550. Jesus. 10. I'm gonna get a late config here. I think you get that in APL. I don't know what that sound is. Slow down. Jeez, plane. Speed brakes out to slow us down. And we're picking up speed. Alright. I know we got a tailwind, but damn. Why are we not slowing down? Alright, AP off my aircraft.
6 right clear to land. American 3054.
Let's go. Auto throttle's armed.
Plus 100. Sync rate. Minimums.
We're way too fast.
100.
I'm not going around.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Ooh.
10.
Stable. Alright, we made it on the ground. Reverse is coming out. Alright. All kinds of things went wrong on that. I don't understand what that sound was. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm not feeling too hot about this plane, folks. Alright, we're gonna exit to the left here.
Exit left at Charlie 11. American 3054.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too hot about this. That sound was weird. I don't know why we're coming in so hot. Again, I get the tailwind, but it's only 6 knots. It's not pushing the plane that fast. That was a Dale Ironheart type approach. Speed brakes next time works in, like, I had speed brakes on. It was going faster. The plane was going faster with speed brakes. That was weird. Very, very weird.
Ground 121.8.
All right, I'm gonna call it the one flight today. I don't like. This is the 800, the 738, the new one that just got released. Yeah. I'm gonna call it the one flight today. I don't know. I'm not feeling it, folks. Not feeling it. Something just seems off with this plane.
Piedmont 775. Runway 36 center taxi via apron. Mike Echo 1.
We'll take it out again tomorrow. Learn some chase plane. Yeah, the PMDG. Alright, parking brake is set over here to the left-hand side. Let's go to ground, set chocks, and then Airbus royalty. Connecting the GPU up here at the top. Waiting for the APU to come on board. On. Alright, I'm going to turn off the Moza software too. I'm just doing a test. Yeah, see. It's smooth again. Smooth again by just turning off the Moza software. Alright, start it back up. Start the Moza software back up. Maybe. Only 350 and 380 from now on. Alright, Moza software is back on. And, okay, the stutters are kind of back, so we're going to test out another thing. So let's go down here. Turn off the engines. Our engines are cutting off. We'll see what APL gave us for a score. Massive difference, told you. Okay, so let's see what APL says for the score, and then we're going to turn off FSU IPC and APL. A 91. Ouch. Because we came in really hot, and we. Hold on. Oh, the bank angle. Yeah, we lost the 7 points for the bank angle, and we landed at 345. Jesus. All right, that was a not good flight. Okay, so we're gonna turn off APL. All right, let's see what happens. Turn off APL. Nope, still there. Okay, so APL is not really causing anything major there. Let's go and close out FSU IPC.
Gate Alpha 4 request pushback.
American 527, Charlotte ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Yeah, I think it might be FSU IPC and APL.
Face south. American 527. Southwest 3933, request taxi.
Now the stutter is it's still there. The FPS is like the hit is still there. It's just not awful.
Runway 36 center taxi via
Now if I
apron.
close the
Echo
Moza software
16
again,
Echo,
let's see what I
Echo
have.
1.
Runway 36 center via apron. Echo 16 Echo. Echo 1 Southwest 3933.
American 1529, gate Bravo 16 request pushback and engine start.
American 1529,
It's so hard to tell.
Charlotte ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face
All right,
west.
move the software back on. Let's do this. Let's test the theory. Let's try something real quick.
American 1529.
Let's go to advanced. Let's go to dev mode. Turn that on. Now you can't see this on the screen because I don't have it. Actually, I can bring it on the screen so you can see it. Okay, so up there in the right corner, you'll see there's the benchmark in the sim, right?
Endeavor 5047, gate Alpha
So you
9
see the
request
purple?
pushback.
That's bad. Purple's bad.
Endeavor 5047, Charlotte
Okay, and this is
ground.
with Moza
Pushback
software
approved.
back on.
Face north.
Pushback and engine start approved, face north. Endeavor 5047.
Okay, so
American 612, request
lots of red turning this way. Okay, again, that's Moza software on.
American 612, runway 36 center taxi via
Okay,
apron.
let's
Mike
go ahead and kill
Echo,
out
Echo
Moza
1.
software.
Runway 36 center via apron.
All right,
Mike
Moza
Echo,
software's
Echo
turned
1,
off.
612.
Not as much red.
American 2488.
It's that
Contact
damn
Charlotte
SIM
Tower
Connect
126.4
and Beyond
CU.
ATC.
Over to tower 126.4, American 2488.
You see, like it's like they're still red, but nothing like before. See the main threads like in the 30s, low 30s,
American 527,
20s,
runway 36 center taxi via
right?
apron. Echo
But then you
170,
turn on the
Echo 1.
you turn on Moza again.
Runway 36 center via apron. Echo.
Give it a
17
second.
Echo.
Let's start it up
Echo,
here.
American
Love to see
527.
Lex do a 380 flight. That would be hilarious. Oh Jesus!
Piedmont 775. Contact Charlotte
All right,
Tower
Moza's back on.
126.4.
And you see that we jump instantly into
Contact
the
tower
red and
126.4,
purple,
Piedmont
into the main
775.
thread. But then watch this. We turn off Beyond ATC traffic. That's all the way. The combination of Moza and the Beyond ATC traffic causes, it's just too many connections going on. And I've even tried to lower traffic. I've even tried to lower the traffic and it's still not doing it right. So we turn traffic back on. Traffic's back on. And it's smooth now, but it's because they're not doing anything. It's like I gotta recycle traffic every so often. Because now it's like butter smooth again. I gotta recycle traffic every so often. I don't understand. Okay, so it's not one of the other add-ons. That makes me feel better. Because I really didn't want to lose like FSU IPC or APL or nothing like that. So it's still just a combination of those two that are causing issues.
5804 at gate Echo 1 request pushback.
Piedmont 5804. Charlotte ground. Pushback approved.
What if it's
Face northeast.
let's try something.
Pushback approved, face northeast, Piedmont 5804.
Let's go to basic voices and traffic. Because then that wouldn't use LLM. I should have tried that before. Because the local voices are what they say, local. That'll be interesting. When are you going to listen to Jay and myself? No, Jay was telling me to get this. This is Jay's fault too. This is all Jay's fault too. He told me to get this too. He was preaching me. Go look in the Discord. Jay was encouraging me.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
All right, I'm gonna test this out on my next flight. I'm gonna see if basic traffic, or sorry, basic voices, because that's not using LLM local voices, which would be disappointing to have to not use, but I still don't think it's fixing this issue. That wouldn't make any sense. I'll do a test. I'll do a test on my next flight. All right, that's gonna end today's. Oh, what the hell? I gotta figure out what the bing is too. Here's the thing. Look at this. This is something else you should look at. Sim. Oh, what's this? That's a spawner. I don't want that one. Oh crap! I just. There we go. Okay. If we go into which one is it? Debug, and go into. Which one is it?
Piedmont 5804.
The hell is it?
Request taxi.
Sound implement. And not that one. Sim connector. Here we go. Watch this. Look at this. This is crazy. I don't know if everyone's ever looked at this. Alright, so here's the replay crap. You see how it's still requesting data? That's why I want to disable the replay stuff, because that's doing a sim connect, right? And then we got flow, which does nothing. Flow doesn't do anything with it. And then we have SimHub, which doesn't do anything with it. And then we have FSU IPC, which is calling, right? It's a much lower number, but it's calling, right? That's for my FSU, or FCU, sorry. I don't know what the hell CCAS is. Here's the 737NG. There's SimConnect. It's doing as well. Set data on SimConnect. So it's working hard, right? So that's clearly doing things as well. Auto FPS isn't doing anything. The FENIX app, it's requesting, but it's minimal. Flight tracker. I suppose it could be that too, but I got to keep that. That's small too. Calls per frame is 2. Here's the max. It's not doing anything. SimConnect Mobiflight's not doing anything. Beyond ATC is not doing anything. And then these are airports. But then, where the hell's the other Beyond ATC at? Request data. There's another Beyond ATC. I don't know where the hell it is though. It's not showing up here. Oh, here it is. Sim connection. You see, look at look at Beyond ATC. It's rolling 28 frames per calls, 28 calls per frame, 64 calls per frame. It is clearly, obviously, Beyond ATC using an awful lot of sim connects. And here's another one just removing objects now. So yeah, like I said, sim connect is Beyond ATC is crazy heavy with sim connection, super crazy with it. Like, it's better right now, but again, if I let it sit here for a while and kind of figure out what life's doing, or what it's doing with life, it might kind of it might work not using local voices. Again, I don't want to do that, but I guess if it solves the issue for now, I guess we can do it. He likes to investigate, just wants to see who bites. All right, that's gonna end today's stream. Everyone, thanks for coming on in. We'll do hopefully a stream tomorrow with chase plane, kind of see how that is, and then we'll do some flying this weekend as well. So thanks for coming in who on our short little stream today. I'm a little hesitant with this plane, you know, nothing I can do about it, can't return it, so it is what it is. We have the 737-800 now in Flight Sim 2024, so we'll fly it. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you next time. Take care.